Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for our 4th episode of our Let's Play of Rise of Insanity. At least I think it's our 4th. Last episode I think we ended like creepily flying through a hospital and then there was like blood and stuff. And now I think we're in the garden. Or near the garden area. Yes, it's a lamp. Well, that certainly helps. I have actually been sitting here and thinking, man, it's really, really dark and it's really hard to figure out what's going on. But of course, it would. We didn't have our headlamp on. That momentary pause to be like, wait, did I remember to start recording or not? Right. So, that would indicate we just did something we weren't meant to do. We died. So, well, we'll go back here and get the picture. And I actually think there was like a bird person or something in here. Yes. Okay. So we'll just leave him alone for now. So I don't think we can do anything against it. You know, this isn't a game that sets us up with like a shotgun and a rocket launcher and a big creepy dude that says the word stars. I shouldn't really make Resident Evil 2 jokes because I haven't actually played Resident Evil 2. I've watched people play it. I haven't played it myself. And I don't necessarily remember everything. Anyway. Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner, holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us, together, with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes glazed with tears, and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips. Eddie. Well, I mean, that kind of started out nice and romantic and then took a complete turn into fucking psycho. Welcome to my exes, people. Roll of duct tape. Fuck. Excuse the language. Should have bloody known that was going to happen. Right. What's the thing? If that's a gardener, right, and it's four page things, are they meant to be like 4 graves? And if they're 4 graves, who's the 4th? Pretty trees. Pretty trees. Pretty flowers. Yeah, I vaguely remember this having like a second door that opened, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't open. And I don't know if we're necessarily at a point here where we can survive against this guy or something. So, the answer to that was indeed no. So I'm obviously missing something. Obviously, you know, not that I think we're going to get this achievement for collecting everything, because I have certainly missed things. But we'll just go with collecting stuff anyway. So the problem with, you know, not playing a game again recently is that, you tend to forget the stuff that happened beforehand. Obviously I read this just before, so I'm not gonna reread it. And then there was the duct tape. I'm wondering if there's a knife or something around. Hacksaw, scissors. And our jolly friend should be at the door again, I think. Let's make sure. So definitely got that. Doesn't look to be anything else in the darkness. Doesn't seem to be anything here. I think I'm taking the crates. And I'm certainly not taking a fork. So I'm not going to fork myself. Dad humour, except I'm not a father. Acorns. It's actually quite a nice looking bridge, to be honest. Back down the tileway lane. Maybe I need to go all the way back. Maybe there was something behind me that I've missed. No. Super speed. Oh wait. I believe I can actually get to the back of the van. Duh. This is probably why I remembered that there's, you know, extra stuff there. No. Can't pick up anything there, so not this side I'm going for. Ah. That's it. Silly me. Turn on the lights. Oh. Wow. There's a well. And you know what happens from wells, don't you? Samara. From The Ring. Which is one of the films I have yet to watch in my 31 Nights of Horror. But it's coming up. Not just that either. Ringu, I think it's called. The original Ring film. Dead boy buried in garden. As a result of an ongoing investigation, the police have found the body of Theodore Dow. The son of well-known psychologist was murdered and buried in a greenhouse on the premises by gardener Edward S.
Come for me, please. Mom is lying here. She is so cold.
Back in the house. But it's looking really sort of, decimated and creepy. Obviously our son did something, Yeah, it's really difficult to, try to pretend like I don't know what's going on. Yeah, because this was in our house before. That was the kitchen. Now it's not. But, yeah. I mean, you frequently have to pretend like you don't know what's going on, even though you know what's going on. Oh, this straw didn't work the other day. Well, we're turning into a miner, being surrounded by the rocks. If I could do an Ernie voice, probably do something like that Rubber Ducky song. So, it would appear that our child saw what happened to their mother. Unforgiving Crows, Animal Psychology by Juliet Simpson. Every morning, 2 crams named Thought and Memory are released and fly above the world. I can't remember which way we're going. If we're meant to go back upstairs, which I think we are, or if we're exploring down here more. Gumboots. Dirty gumboots. Obviously we're not going that way, and our staircase has turned into a weird pool or water case. I don't know. I like the music in this. Although, like I said, I don't think I have it high enough to really, Famous psychologist accused by the Committee of Ethics. The experimental method of treating severe psychological disorders developed by Dr. Stephen Dow has been raising controversy for a long time. After sessions conducted at the doctor's, the condition of patients significantly deteriorate, yet Mr. Dow is convinced of the procedure's correctness. The main association of psychologists has conducted interviews among people examined with the use of Dow's films. The investigation led to a former patient who has committed suicide following his experimental sessions. The young girl threw herself under a speeding train. The psychologist treating her is known to have hidden all traces and methods leading to the patient. The doctor has even gone so far as falsifying the autopsy files to avoid consequences. The Medical Ethics Committee has put Dow's right to exercise his profession at stake, and the injured family has announced legal proceedings. So, our experimental method did not work. Sounds very much like people that work in the New Zealand mental health system. Because New Zealand's mental health system does not work. And it's full of people that will tell you that their method is the correct method and the only method that should be used. Or the only model that should be used. And if that model fails you, it's your fault. It's not their fault. I think this is the bird that was meant to be in like one of the earlier bits. Memory, 1942. But I'm more afraid that memory may return. Yeah. I believe there was a bird in the previous episode and I didn't pick it up. So, bugger.
Patient. Data. Today is 28th of March. March. No. Weird case. Only experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
So, obviously, we're starting to sound like a psychopath. Or that we're at least losing our mind. Fun. It was actually funny because rewatching the previous, episodes the other day, I couldn't hear the phone ringing, but it's very clearly ringing in the episode. Right. So, I think I'll end it here this week. I'm hoping that this isn't actually right at the end and that I don't really have that much further to go in the game. I guess I'll find out in a moment. But I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.